Who controls the British crown? Who keeps the metric system down? We do. We do.
English! English. Who needs that? I'm never going to England. Come on, let's go smoke. Merry old England.
From the desk of Ringo Starr.
Dear Marge, thanks for the fab painting of yours truly. I hung it on me wall. You're quite an artist. In answer to your question, yes, we do have hamburgers and fries in England, but we call French fries chips.
And I say England's greatest prime minister was Lord Palmerston.
Hit the elder.
Lord Palmerston!
Hit the elder!
Okay, you asked for it, Boggs!
Yeah, that's showing him, Bonnie. Hit the elder.
Lord Palmerston! Don't worry, Marge. America's healthcare system is second only to Japan, Canada, Sweden, Great Britain, well, all of Europe.
The air we breathe or the providence that sustains us?
But couldn't we just give in to the British?
Never! That boy is magnificent.
Let's look at a picture book. The big book of British smiles.
That's enough! That's enough!
All the glitz and glamour of the British Isles. And best of all, the waitresses and showgirls are all real Brits. Fresh from the Strait to Sussex, they are.
Fresh in your drink, Governor!
Get out.
Okay, all right, wait. Now dig this, man.
Get out.
About your father.
Sure, okay. I'll talk about Father Christmas. That's what they call Santa Claus in England. They drive on the wrong side of the road there. Now that's crazy. People are always saying how small England is, but you couldn't fit it all in here. Not by a long shot. You know what? I'm cured.
Marge, get back here and tell me about your father.
Who controls the British crown? Who keeps the metric system down? We do. We do. Who leaves Atlantis off the maps?
Who keeps the Martians under wraps?
We do. We do.
Beautiful dinnerware, Mrs. Parkfield.
Thank you, Lisa. They were made for the finest family in Britain.
I don't know how we ended up with them.
Uh-oh. Should I laugh? Was that dry British wit or subtle self-pity? Ooh, they're staring at me. Better respond. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, it's good to hear a boisterous American laugh.
And I love that painting. Judging by the clothes, I'd say 17th century. Hi, Mom.
Lisa, hello. How are you doing in England? Remember, an elevator is called a lift, a mile is called a kilometer, and botulism is called steak and kidney pie.
Guess what? You and I are getting married.
All right! Lisa, that's wonderful! If only your father was still with us. But he left for work a few minutes ago.
Pull my finger.
Yes, we have that one in England too, Mr. Simpson.
I said pull my finger.
Mom, we've got my wedding dress fitting this afternoon. Maggie, if you're not doing anything, why don't you come with us?
Maggie, don't talk with your mouth full.
Ah, Westminster Abbey. Edward, the confessor himself, could not have done better. Now to set the clocks to Greenwich Mean Time. My dear Abby!
Hello, bands. Who is playing with the London Symphony Orchestra? Come on, people. Somebody order the London Symphony Orchestra. Possibly while high. Cypress Hill, I'm looking in your direction.
Hey, man, did we order an orchestra?
I can assure you our preschool is of the highest quality. Over 75% of our graduates go on to first grade.
Well, our little girl has a gift, and we're willing to do what it takes to help her.
Very good. Once we receive your $6,000 tuition check, she's in.
I'll give you $50.
Our fee is non-negotiable.
75.
Hey?
You couldn't be more wrong, Lisa. If I didn't have this gun, the King of England could just walk in here anytime he wants and start shoving you around. You want that? Huh? Do you?
No.
Hey, yachts. Guns aren't toys. They're for family protection, hunting dangerous or delicious animals, and keeping the King of England out of your face.
Come on, kids. Give my regards to the British Museum.
What is this, merry old England or Petticoat Junction? Hey, lighten up. It's a comedy.
No, it's not.
It's not!
Oh, Zorro!
I, King Arthur, declare Zorro the new King of England.
Yes!
From the Z to the O to the double R-O, he's a dude in a mask from the barrio.
I'm as surprised as you, but I've stumbled upon the most delicious British sitcom.
Do shut up.
It's about a hard-drinking yet loving family of soccer hooligans. If they're not having a go with a bird, they're having a row with a wanker.
Cheeky.
Jolly sodding Xmas, Major. Choke on it! Classic. Not hard to see why it's England's longest-running series, and today we're showing all 7 episodes.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
If you like great PBS programs like Do Shut Up and Shut Your Gob, you'll want to support our pledge drive.
Pledge drive. Ugh.
That's right, Betty White.
Absolutely.
Don't take out my British charm unit. Without that, I'm nothing but a boorish American clod.
Yeah?
Thanks a lot, asswipe.
I could have kicked your butt from here to Albuquerque, you fat slime bucket.
Most Americans can't understand the sophisticated subtlety of British humour. I bid you good day.
Now, I want to go to England.
How come?
Back in 1944, I was stationed over there, and I met a beautiful girl. Edwina, my slowly opening flower, I'm shipping out in the morning. Won't you make this night memorable?
Anything for you, my brave Yank. Oh, I say.
How?
Grandpa, that's so romantic. We gotta go to England.
That sounds great, but only if your father promises to behave.
Marge, I'll be on my best behavior. You have my word as a gentleman and a lady.
Hello. Welcome to the United Kingdom.
Prime Minister Tony Blair? Why are you greeting lowlifes like us at the airport?
Because I want to encourage all the world to come see the beauty of 21st century Britain.
Would an American dollar encourage you to leave us alone?
No, but thank you.
England is so classy. Every cab has its own butler.
Actually, I'm not a butler. I had already hired this cab when you got in, but the more the merrier and all that.
Make with the tea, Jeeves.
Yes, very good, sir.
Look, it's J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter books. You've turned a generation of kids onto reading.
Thank you, young muggle.
Can you tell me what happens at the end of the series?
He grows up and marries you. Is that what you want to hear?
Yes.
We're big shot tourists from everyone's favorite country, the USA. We saved your ass in Vietnam and shared our prostitutes with Hugh Grant. So give me some free maps and none of that dry British wit.
I wouldn't dream of it, sir.
Thank you.
Surely they could never be taught proper manners.
One gold sovereign says I could do just that.
Oh, it's a bet, Lord Daftwager.
You can't bet on my kids. This is America, pal.
Don't worry, we'll find more wagers.
Sir Ian McKellen, you're my favorite Shakespearean actor.
Thank you, my dear. Please take these free tickets to my play.
What play?
We thespians believe it's bad luck to mention the name of this particular play out loud.
Turn, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning.
I see an opening.
No, it's too risky. We'll just wait till the traffic thins out.
Okay, let's see. Oh, you can buff that out. You can buff that out. That's factory error. Oh, that thing's supposed to be on fire.
Homie, I don't think we'll be able to find the kids from up here.
No, let's just look. There's Big Ben. There's Piccadilly Circus. There's Jimmy Page, one of the greatest thieves of American black music who ever walked the earth. But there's the kids.
Dad, you rear-ended the Queen of England.
The Queen of what?
Changing of the guard.
Wait! We have to exchange insurance!
Word to the wise, British candy is a bit sweeter than what you're used to across the pond.
Look, Teabag, just fork over the brown.
Homer Simpson, you are hereby charged with damaging the royal coach and putting several dents in the royal horse. How do you plead?
My lord, we Americans love queens, be they homecoming or dairy. This woman, however, is an imposter!
In this cell sits Homer Simpson, the most villainous blackguard to be held in this tower since Edward the Puppy Eater.
Look at his great, staring eyes.
Like saucers they are. He claimed he was me father, he did.
Bart, you're not helping.
Well, Marge, if I die here, there's one thing I want you to remember. Don't buy any videotapes in England. They won't work in our VCR. Dear God of England, please let me go. In return, I will spell the word color with a U, and I will use the metric system with every cubic milliliter of blood in my... Oh, I can't do it. It's so stupid.
Dad!
Huh? Oh.
We found a secret tunnel out of the tower.
But we Americans are England's children. I know we don't call as often as we should, and we aren't as well behaved as our goody two-shoes brother Canada, who, by the way, has never had a girlfriend. I'm just saying. But please, find it in your jewel-encrusted heart to forgive me.
Henry, sorry I bore you a daughter.
Oh, stop, Anne. I love her as much as I love you.
Your head lives for 5 seconds afterwards, so I left a magazine in the basket.
Oh, my horoscope. Today will bring welcome new changes into your life.
Oh, it is my shed.
I told you I was a dude.
You didn't dump me, I dumped you.
Ugh, why on earth did I marry you?
My track record. I've had 10 sons. Now take a ride on the Kingmaker. Swing and a miss. Oh, come on. I'm 95. You could use a butter knife, for God's sake.
Finally, Henry's daughter Elizabeth became queen. England's power was never greater, and British actresses always had a role to play when they got to a certain age.
That was awesome, Mrs. S.
I didn't realize British coal miners had it so bad. There's blood on your hands, Mrs. Thatcher.
Hello, Ducky.
You gave me quite a fright, you did. So, you don't need no fancy knife to get me attention? Not with those handsome mutton chops. Come on, give us a snog. That's not a snog!
Darker, boys. Please, I am not a killer. I am but a humble purveyor of disgusting British food. Lark tongues, head pudding, eel pies.
Eel pie? My favorite. We British sure eat crap.
It says here the swords were sold to C. Ebenezer Burns. Burns? The evil industrialist who makes coal out of babies? I know just where to find him. Well, Dr. Bartley, another mystery well solved. Yes, with the murderer behind bars, London's working girls are free to follow their merry calling.
Pie!
This week in our summer hanging series, we're pleased to present the mutton chop murderer. At last, God-fearing Londoners are free to walk Whore Alley.
Stay your hand, Inspector. You do this.
Well, the fact is, I wanted to come up with a case even you couldn't solve. And besides, so long, you stupid British twitch! Oh! You'll never catch me! I'm traveling at the speed of wind! Remember me for my police work and not the murder!
Of your golf.
Here's my new idea. To sell both beer and grub, we will turn this filthy dive into a proper old-time British pub.
A British what?
Darts and meat pies in pint glasses. What a classy way to get drunk off your asses.
Hey, hold the phone. An English pub. That just might work.
Real?
Oh, sorry, Homer, but recent historical evidence indicates that Robin Hood did not actually exist.
Fascinating!
Oh, Homer, you just met this British man. It's too soon to get so emotionally invested.
Honey, you've given me a lot to think about. Tomorrow when we're on Daddy's boat!
Mr. Fairbanks, looking at your boat, I gotta say, Grandma bet on the wrong horse.
Old professor at Yale.
I got my tenure at 28.
Oh, really? Bart, when did you get your tenure?
I got my tenure right here.
Yeah? Well, I have full tenure.
This is Charles.
You can call me Charlie, but do not call me late when there are scones about. It's little British humour.
My little Puritans, we must flee England and its insufficiently puritanical ways. Do you have your shipboard entertainments?
I've got my toy wood lump. What jolly fun.
Finally, we shall bid goodbye to England and its drunken, decadent sinners.
Out of my way, you God-fearing puckleheads!
Silly treason.
I didn't write that. Even if I did love England, I'd play it cool. Wait for it to come to me.
I sentence you to life.
You moron, I'm already alive.
In prison.
Plays Sussexton, Hamptonshire on Leith, when a deadly riot breaks out in the stands.
Oi, your boy's a flopper, he is.
No, he isn't.
Your mother can kiss me bum.
"22 years later, this riot is still going on.
Here's Buckingham Palace. Sorry, there's a lot of these. Bear with me.
Yeah, we've all been to England. Is this going somewhere?
Nancy, what are the odds? You sign up for a semester at U of London, then I immediately do the same.
Yeah, I'm really lucky you saved me from meeting other people and having new experiences. What is that raw, primal sound?
You can't go in there. Our guidebook says not to.
Sleepy London town. Once upon a time, the only problem we had here was from overzealous Cockney flower sellers.
Flowers go for hello.
Queen Elizabeth ruled over all of England. Every eligible bachelor in Europe wanted her hand in marriage.
Majesty, thy suitors await.
I don't understand why I need a king.
So you can pump out a son and then I don't gotta work for no broad no more.
Power.
Whoa, someone called Beowulf. Grendel got in again. Oh, it's you, your majesty. The Spanish Armada sails for England.
Armada? What's Armada?
Nothing. What's the matter with you?
I don't need a man, for I have England.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
So sadly, the most popular reality show in England is no more. I'll miss that, Ralph Wiggum. Reminds me of my boy.
Mummy, my cat's breath smells like cat food.
Oh, calling from England? Certainly I can put you on speakerphone.
I am Edith Nickertwist, an eccentric widow. For this masterpiece, I bid $1,000.
Sold to the mysterious and unverified Mrs. Nickertwist.
Looks great, Maggie, but until this baby comes, I don't want you to make a sound.
But she's our lead singer, mate.
I'm sorry, but recent research has shown that the umbilical cord is also a vocal cord. Now, can you tell me who the father is?
We will not. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to watch the football match.
Hey, Winklevosses, you're gonna lose yet again. You should see the expression on your faces. Oh, wait, you can.
They're fat,
They smoke. They started training a week ago. Why can't we pull away? Because we can't stop concentrating on that $65 million Facebook settlement, which somehow wasn't enough for us, even though we were rich in the first place.
How's your neck, your lordship? No splinters or nothing?
I fear the axe less than that filthy rag.
You talk fancy now, but you'll twitch like the rest.
All too true, I fear.
Shut up!
Your tongue is even sharper than your...
The Prime Minister?
That is to say, I would like to make an emergency declaration of love to my poor but cheeky secretary.
What, me? Eliza Commonbottom?
That is to say, flippity-jibbity.
That was me, when I was a young hoodlink, with me three bestest glugs, Leonard, Carlton, and Dumb. We was nasty bastards, we were, even though we dressed like Carol Channing's backup dancers.
Perhaps I was too hasty. Love should flower. Even an ill-advised alliance between a coarse Irish maid and a man who once served me soup from the wrong side.
He hasn't been the same since the war, Lord Upton.
Some days we'd employ a bit of the bash while having a go at the West End wise guys.
Oh, stop it. Hey, Pally, come on. Hey, what's wrong with you? Oh, I was told this would be a verbal debate. Oh.
And cap off the night with a little of the all in out.
And my husband have been watching British TV together.
Costume drama or naughty comedy?
Drama.
You just dodged a bullet, Mr. Sugar Pants.
To store, buy cheap cake, serves them right.
Booth Wilkes John. My wife and I just moved here from London.
Marge Simpson. Congratulations on little King George.
Well, Marge, my wife and I are hosting a get-to-know-you game night on Saturday next, or as you call it, next Saturday.
In, out, in, out, in.
Aside.
Dumb got a job at the Tower of London as a beefeater.
I hope it's what I think it is.
Who knew, my brothers, that when Dumb found his dumpling, that was the end of our band of glugs? Leonard and Carlton informed me my leadership was no longer needed. Not the shot! Not the shot!
Who controls the British crown? Who keeps the metric system down? We